Hello, 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 hello. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that thumbs up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If you catch this live or if you catch the replay, this is Freestyle Friday. And freestyle, we freestyle it every day when it comes to exercise, cardiovascular, aerobic activities. So we're going to do 30 minutes because it's Friday. We got things to do. So if you catch the live, I appreciate you. If you catch the replay, I appreciate you the same. I want you guys to watch the legs move as always. Look at these legs as they keep moving. As they keep moving for at least 30 minutes, 7 days a week, to get in your cardiovascular aerobic activity. Want to help that heart and those lungs. As always, personalized, professionalized disclaimer. We do not professionally, medically, or clinically assess, diagnose, treat, or evaluate over here in Lions Pride. We drop nuggets. Okay, and hopefully the nuggets that we drop can help you and or a family member, friend, co-worker, fellow student, or just someone you know, anyone that you know. Make sure that you and inform them to research any nuggets that you get from here. From me, from other members that sometimes come into my chat. Do your research. Take the research and your thoughts about it to your doctors, your primary healthcare providers, whether that's your MD, your medical doctor, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, specialty doctors, your psychologist, your psychiatrist, okay? Nutritionist, your dietitian. If you had injuries in the past, your physical therapist or your occupational therapist, okay? Consult with them. Talk with them. We know that for some people, half of it is in the diet. And for everyone, it's mindset. All right? So sometimes you got to get those psychologists and those psychiatrists involved. So just move. Keep moving for 30 minutes minimum. And when we say minimum, we mean according to your fitness level. Some people may have to do less. Some people can go for an hour, hour and a half, 2. Okay, whatever time allows, and first and foremost, whatever your fitness level allows, okay? That's why we contact our primary healthcare providers. We have open lines of communication with them and make sure that they have open lines of communication with each other, okay? That's your healthcare family, your healthcare team, all right? They form a circle around you, and as with any cell, the nucleus is the most important part. Guess what? You're the nucleus. So if you do catch this replay, I hope you catch it when I'm telling you things like that. And when I'm also saying walk, run, jog, skip, hop, okay? They're all free. Skate, put on your protective gear. Ride your bike outside, put on your protective gear, okay? Get up and dance. Dance in your home, dance outside, all right? Clean up, dance as you clean up for 30 minutes straight, right? Move those arms. If you have a dishwasher, fine. But how about washing those dishes? How about doing some arm circles, right? Right? Some arm curls. Incorporate resistance weight training into your daily routine, your weekly routine. Some people do weights 4 to 5 days a week, but you know it's best to give your muscles a break, right? So whatever you do Monday, it would be good to do that Wednesday. Whatever you do Tuesday, it would be good to do that Thursday. And Friday, if you decide to work out on the weekend, okay? Upper body, lower body, or full body, whichever works best for you. You may be under time constraints and you can only do 2 days a week. Do a full body resistance training 2 days a week. Or 1 day a week. It's all according to what? Your fitness level. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. We talk to ourselves, right? So listen when you're talking to yourself, okay? Listen when your mind is telling you something. We talk to ourselves all the time. You can want to admit it or not. Doesn't make you anything, doesn't make you weird, crazy. We talk to ourselves, right? That's the way we function. That's the way we move. Our minds are always telling us something to do. Sometimes you get options. Use your discernment. All right? Use your knowledge, your book knowledge, your street knowledge. All right? Your common sense. Use all of that in addition to your 5 senses. Hey, Shawanda. Hey, Lance Fry. Hey, Shawanda, how you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. So use all the knowledge that you have. Nothing wrong with talking to yourself. And some people say as long as you don't answer. Let me tell you, sometimes you have to answer yourself as well, okay? To make sure that you're doing what's best, okay? Hopefully, when you talk to yourself, you get an answer that's good, okay? Or that's logical. Sometimes it may not be the answer that you want, but if it's logical, okay? Okay? So I just named a few things you guys can do. You walk around your house. You can walk around the outside of your house. You can go swimming. If you can in your area, you can go hiking. You can get on your mini stepper, your treadmill, your stationary bike. We talked about the outside bike. You know, wear that protective equipment. There are so many things you can do. So many things you can do. So I've told you guys what I usually tell you every day, because we're going to always that, right? We're going to always talk about ways to get in cardiovascular aerobic activity. We're going to always encourage you to contact and have open lines of communication with your healthcare team, and make sure that they have open lines of communication with each other, because sometimes you may have more than one, right? We're going to always say that. We're going to always use the disclaimer. We do not assess, diagnose, okay, treat, or follow-up evaluate. We do what the Copyright 107 says. We give information that we know. You know, things that we've acquired on our own, things that we've studied, gone to school to learn, been clinically trained to perform, right? So we have to give that personalized professional disclaimer, especially if you have a license, a certification, or a registration. You have to. Okay, you have to. Everyone else can. They don't really have to, but they can. But if you have any of those things that I just named, you have to. Or you definitely need to. You need to. There are a lot of doctors, nurses, fitness coaches, and things like that online. Most of them will have a disclaimer, because social media platforms don't give us that. We've worked hard for that. We've earned that. We've tested for that. We've done clinical training and rotations for this. And so that's why a lot of us get a bit perturbed when people repeat what we say without doing the research first. And if you know, a lot of us know the same things. But the way I tend to do it is I say it the way I know it, and I put it out there my way. I got my own way, my own style. So I know when I hear it repeated. I know when I hear it repeated. And I also give people props. I give them their recognition. If they come over here and tell me something that's very, very beneficial to me, to the chat, to everyone who may come across this video, they get their recognition. I don't just scoop it up and act as if they didn't inform me, because nobody knows everything. But a lot of people know a lot more than others. And sometimes you can know a lot and you can still learn something new every day. Most of us, many of us, we learn something new every day. So watch the legs move, look at the legs move, get up and move your own. Get up and move your own. Don't wait on a partner. Don't wait on a partner. Sometimes, if you have a faithful partner when it comes to exercise, that's great. That's very, very beneficial. It's very helpful. But if you have someone who you guys start to work out, and next week you have your day scheduled and they can't do it one of those days, and then the next day you're supposed to work out, well, they got to do this. Listen, don't depend on your coach. Not your coach, but your partner. Because a lot of times people aren't where you are. You may be ready to start. They may not be. They may want to start. And the same with you. They may be ready to start. You may not be ready. But you agree to be a partner with them. And every time they say, well, this is our workout day, you got an excuse. You may sometimes really have something to do, but sometimes you'll have an excuse, or you just don't feel like it. So maybe you are ready. Maybe you think you're ready. But if you're making excuses and you're not going to work out with your partner, you're not ready. So if you have a partner who does you like that, guess what? You continue to do what you need to do. Don't miss out on your workout. Don't miss out on your workout, okay? Some people want to do things, but they're just not ready. They're just not ready. So don't miss out on your workout waiting for someone else to be ready. If you have a good partner, that's great. But don't miss out on you being ready because they're not ready. And don't hold someone back. If you know that you're not ready, even though you feel that you are, if you're never prepared, you're never working out, you're never meeting them the times that you guys have designed or set to meet and work out, then tell them you're not ready. Don't hold them up. Okay? Don't hold them up. Because some people will literally wait on you. So they say that your health is your wealth. Your health and your fitness are your wealth. The key word is your. Y-O-U-R, your. So don't wait on other people. Don't try to compete with other people that you don't know their history. They could have been athletes in the past. You may have been an athlete, but maybe not on their level. You don't know their level, okay? You don't know how hard they went. You don't know their intensity. For all you know, they could have gone to the Olympics. They could have not only just ran track in high school, played football in high school, they could have done it in college. And they could have been in the military, you know? And you're out here trying to compete where you don't compare. And you don't even know that you don't compare. You just know that you're competing. You just know that, oh, I'm going to do it. I don't care if he says that he wants me to do it, she wants me to do it or not. Do it. But make sure that you do it at your own pace and at the level that you are currently at. Because a lot of people who have done those things, they've been athletes, they've been in the military. Some of them will stop for a few years. They decide they want to run a marathon. Don't you know they have to train? And if they haven't been training over the years, they got to train a lot. It's almost like starting fresh. But it's kind of like for them maybe riding a bike. You're a little wobbly at first, but you get back on the bike and you keep going. So they're a little wobbly with the training at first. But within a month's time, they bounce back. They bounce back. So don't compete where you don't compare. You don't know somebody's history, right? And don't run around repeating everything that you hear someone say. Do your research. Do your research. Talk to your healthcare providers and put it out in your own way. Put it out in your own way. And be careful of who you listen to. Because there are many people who are not licensed. They don't have registrations. They aren't certified. They're telling you something you can Google. Okay? So do your own research. Use reputable sources. And nothing that works for one person may or may not work for 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. Okay? Okay? What works for 5 people may work for person 6. All right, what works for 10 people may not work for person 11. So know that there is a difference. Everyone's goal is to be healthier. Everyone's goal is hopefully to be healthier. Everyone's goal is hopefully to be fit. I know some people have different goals. Some people exercise for weight loss. Some people exercise to remain fit. They don't want to lose weight. Some people exercise to get a release, mental release, okay? Because exercise, especially cardiovascular aerobic activities, help with all of it. Your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, okay? It may not fix all your problems, but it helps. It gives you a release. And what do we talk about over here? The R words like release. We talk about how important it is for you to get some rest, right? Get your rest. A lot of us don't get the rest that we should, but it's important for us to try to aim to get the amount of rest that we need. You know, relax as often as you can. Release, relate to the things that you can. Resolve the issues that you can. And if you can't relate to it, try not to stress over it. If you can't resolve it, try not to stress over it. Okay? Remember some things that you used to do that kept you active that you don't do anymore. Remember to get up and start doing it. Remember to refresh your mind. Do some mind stimulating, brain stimulating activities, okay? Revisit some of those old things that I'm telling you to remember. Once you remember it, revisit it. Do it again. If it's positive, if it's conducive to your mental, physical, and emotional growth, do those things again. Revisit them and do them, okay? Remind yourself of some of the goals that you had, maybe that you just lost track of it and you never really reached them, but you know in your mind, your heart and mind that you can. Remind yourself of those things. All right? Reevaluate some of the current things that you're doing. See if you need to stop doing some of those things. See if there are ways that you can improve the things that you're doing. Right? Reset, refocus, restart. Reset, refocus, restart. I'm going to give you a lot of R words, okay? I'm going to give you a lot of R words. So again, thank you for coming through. Thank you for Shawanda for dropping down, saying hello to everyone else. I've seen the numbers. I've seen you guys come through, so I appreciate the view. I appreciate the view. If you can walk and talk, that is great. If you can just walk without the talking, you'd rather not talk, that's good. That's good. Some people can walk and talk, but they choose to just walk. The key component is what? The walking. The walking, the moving, the moving. The moving and grooving. The moving and grooving. Okay? The moving and grooving. You want to keep moving. Be consistent. Be persistent about being consistent. Work your body. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Remember, cardiovascular aerobic activity, even if you don't do any resistance weight training. Okay? Doing that cardiovascular, it helps you. You know, it really helps your heart, your lungs. It helps your body overall. The heart pumps that blood, pumps that lymph, okay, throughout your system. Okay, keeps things moving. Helps all organs to release that waste. Okay, it helps all of your organs to release that waste. All right, you release waste through various when you're breathing. You're pulling in that oxygen. Deep breath in, releasing that carbon dioxide and other waste from the respiratory system. Deep breath in, deep, and release. Let it out. Let it out. Move those joints. Move those knees. And remember your fitness level. Remember your fitness level. Get the okay from your healthcare team. Move those arms. Move those shoulders. Work those joints, those shoulder joints, those elbow joints, those knee joints, the hip joints, ankles, okay? Even do some hand exercises. I often upload shorts with hand exercises, okay? Okay? Simple hand exercises, okay? Simple hand exercises. Simple hand exercises. Keep moving. Keep moving. Not just cardiovascular, just keep moving. See, we're going to move your hands. A lot of people just get thumb work, right? They get thumb work on those phones, on those phones, on those phones. Put the phone down, okay? Because see, as you're doing your thumb work, you're thumbing it, these fingers are just kind of still. Do some hand exercises. Grab a stress release ball. Squeeze. Squeeze. Get those stress release balls. You can even get them and attach them to your key rings, okay? When you're stressed, somebody's getting on your nerves, okay? Grab that ball and see if that'll help release that stress and tension, okay? Sit down. Pull that feet up across the knee. Work those toes. Work those toes. Work those toes. Those are where your really tiny joints are, okay? Keep that synovial fluid moving throughout your body, okay? Allow your joints, move those joints so that it can continue to make it. In some cases, you may not have as much as you used to, and there are there are a variety of ways to address that. So that's why you should always talk with your healthcare provider. Your body makes just enough to keep those joints lubricated so that you don't have that bone on bone. But if you do have issues like that, then your doctors can help you. Okay, your doctors can help you. There's a lot of good research, good information that you can look up. You can study it and then take it to your doctor and talk about it. Okay, especially the things that you do when you're not really putting anything in your body, when you're just kind of talking about movement. I don't know a healthcare provider that doesn't want their clients to move in some way. Move in some way. Okay? The fingers are meticulous, okay? Those joints are strategic, okay? Strategically placed in order for you to be able to utilize your fingers and your hands. Move at the wrist, okay? Move at the wrist. All right? Move at the wrist when you're getting groceries, depending on the type of bags that you have. Don't pick up too much. You're putting too much stress here. Don't pick up the things that are too heavy because you're putting too much stress there. Let me see. Who is that? The lion. Hey, the lioness. Did you come in here yesterday? Because I want to say Joyelle spoke to you, but I couldn't see you. And Mad Dog said she didn't see you either. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just, the heavy bag multiple times with my hands. Let me scroll up a little bit. I just hit the heavy bag. Oh, really? No, ma'am, this is this your first, okay, I don't know. Girl, you know how Joyelle is. Thank you, Delines. I appreciate you. You know, it's Friday, girl. Sometimes don't hardly nobody come in here. But then sometimes right when I get ready to get off, people come in. So I appreciate you if you come in first, in the middle, or at the end. Because people have things to do. You know, people have things to do. So I try to come on here for like 30 minutes to an hour. Every now and again, we may go an hour and a half. It just depends on if it's anybody in the chat and what we're talking about. If we having some fun over here. So thank you for coming over. I appreciate you. This is your first time, and I appreciate you. You like the box? Yes. I told them yesterday, box, ladies, box. What do you think? Boxers, that's their job, right? But what do they do when they get stressed? They go right to the bag. Right to the bag. Jab, jab. They go right to the bag. They go right to the bag. They go right to the bag. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut. And do both sides. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut. Learn some, that's a good way to have some, get some self-defense skills as well. I told them, get you some self-defense skills. First thing boxers do when they get, just like runners, the first thing a lot of runners do, they start running. They go run. What do boxers do? They go to the bag. Some of them run, but a lot of times they go straight to the bag to release some of that stress, mental release, emotional release. So yeah, a lot of people like to box. A lot of people like to box. Get those endorphins flowing. Okay, get those endorphins, those feel-good hormones. All right, those good hormones, not that cortisol and all that. We want to keep that low. We want to keep that low. We want to get those endorphins flowing. Those endorphins. You want to feel good. Let me tell you, sometimes when you're exercising, yeah, you get tired. But I bet you within like 5 to 10 minutes, you feel so refreshed. You feel kind of like, whew, like you kind of rejuvenate. Like, whew, okay. Okay, you feel better. You feel better. And listen, if you don't, continue to do it. Continue to do it. Make sure that you're not overdoing it. Because everybody starts in their own place. Everybody has a certain level, So the more you do it, hopefully the more you'll want to exercise. Or whatever that cardiovascular, whatever that aerobic activity is that you would like to do. Like I just named all those things we can do. We can also, get your kids. If you don't have kids, get your nieces and nephews. If you don't have those, get the neighborhood kids. Hey, get the neighborhood adults. Y'all go out there and shoot some hoops. Play softball. All right, play kickball. Play baseball. Tag football. There are so many things you can do. And you kind of get that, not only that cardiovascular and that aerobic, kind of get some anaerobic activity in as well. That anaerobic activity as well, especially with that stop and go. That stop and go. So work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. When you feel like your body is no longer responding to the exercise routine that you have, trick your body. Trick your body. Trick your body. Trick your body. It's just like something as simple as this. This is kind of like my cool down, which we know a cool down is like 5 minutes. But I use this as my second cool down so I can go live, right? Everything that I do, I kind of correlate it to something else. I call my exercise I compare it to my meals. My warm up is my appetizer. My workout is my entree. My cool down is my dessert. But I come on here almost every day. We might miss a day or two during the week, and I have a second dessert, just to trying to get people to move. Just move. So sometimes you got to trick your body. See, I've been going kind of mid-pace. You got to trick your body. Sometimes you got to trick your body. Move those arms. I don't really like the bars much. I like to kind of free move. So you got to trick your body. You got to trick your body. Then we can go backwards, all right? You want to go backwards. Trick your body. Trick your body. Go backwards. My food self was hitting the bag. Let me see. I'm trying to lean down to look. Was hitting the bag like I used to. Like I used to when I was younger, with no gloves. No gloves, no wrap. And Lord, it was hilarious and a mistake at the same time. I know. Let me tell you. Look, are you just starting back, the lioness? Are you just starting back? Because I was talking about that earlier. Sometimes we do things. You know, we used to do things. Oh, we could run a mile in so many minutes. We could do this. We could do that. We haven't done it. Sometimes it doesn't have to be that we haven't done it in a couple of years. It can be that we haven't done it in a couple of months or a couple of weeks. And then we jump back and try to do it like we used to do it. We get a rude awakening, okay? We get a rude awakening. Not saying that you won't be able to do it like that again, but you got to work back up. So you took a break. You got to work back up if you took a break. You got to work back up. The lioness said she had no gloves, no wrap. Oh my gosh. And it got you at the end, didn't it? It got you at the end. Yeah. Just because you were a track star, or you played football, or you played basketball, you know, even in college. Like I told him, you could have been in the Olympics. And you haven't done it in 5 years. Yeah, you probably still better than the average person. But you know to remember the basics. You know to remember the basics. You're not going to be where you were 5 years ago because you took a 5-year break. Right? You got to remember to stretch. Stretch before. To me, getting prepared to work out is like the word radar. Starts with R, ends with R. You want to start with stretching, end with stretching. R is for stretching. A is for warm up. The D is for your workout. The A is for cooling down. And that final R is for stretching. And though we always say start with stretching, end with stretching, guess what? You can stretch at any time during your workout. If those muscles seem like they're tightening up, get in a few stretches right in the middle. Get in a few stretches right there in the middle of the workout. Look, right, the bag won't press charges, okay? Okay? That's the perfect way to think about it. The bag won't press charges, and it'll also allow you to kind of maybe, you know, people, not saying you, the lioness, but I always say that people have to learn to accept their flaws. One of my flaws is a lack of patience. I'm very impatient. I'm very impatient. But, you know, so something like, but a lot of times there are ways to kind of help you with patience, anger, and things like that, and you don't even think about it. You kind of know. A lot of times you don't even want to say, look, I need some help with this because I get mad too quick. You may even acknowledge it, but then you just kind of try to deal with it and try to do better. Let me tell you, you get you a bag, even when you're not angry and you're just working out. When you get angry, the first thing like you say, is the bag won't press charges. Start punching on that bag. Punch that bag. It won't press charges. And you get to release that anger or that frustration. You get to release that anger or that frustration. Exactly. I was calm afterwards. See, you get to release that. And see, especially like when you're younger, like in your 20s, even 30s is like, you know, sometimes people can be aggressive, or they can go from, they may not truly be aggressive, but you may be a type of person who, type A, you may go from 0 to 1,000 within a few seconds. So it's hard to kind of control your anger, because you're definitely impatient if you're like that. You're impatient when it comes to dealing with things, and it can be hard to control that. And you know, Most of us, we're living our day-to-day lives and we just think, just don't mess with me. I don't mess with you. And then when somebody does bother us or something does agitate us, we just kind of pop off. And then we listen to people when they say stuff like count to 10. Guess what? By the time I count to 10, I'm madder. Or they say walk away. Sometimes people are good at that. Certain things work for certain people. For some people, they can walk away and it's all good. For some people, they walk away. It's like they get mad at themselves for walking away. And this is what they do. They make a U-turn and go right back to the situation. So sometimes we just have to learn different techniques. Different techniques work for different people. Different techniques work for different people. So, and I just know that boxing is a really good one. Boxing is a really good one. Hey, Mad Dog. Not Mad Dog. That ain't Mad Dog. Who is that? What? Oh, I thought because of the blue. Bird. Hey, Bird. Hey, Lance Pride. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, Bird. How you doing today? It's just Freestyle Friday. Me and Delon is over here talking about ways to kind of release some stress, frustration, anger, ways to deal with that. And like I said, those ways have been available for years. Just think about it. You watch boxing on TV, or even if you don't watch, you watch the movies. The first thing a boxer is going to do, if a punching bag isn't right there in front of them, of course they're gonna probably punch the wall or they're gonna punch something. They're trying not to punch the person, but a really good. Sometimes when things kind of weigh on them, or they have an encounter and they leave and it's still kind of weighing on them, it's on their mind. They go straight to the gym, or they go straight to their punching bag, wherever it is, or they go running like a jogger. Any athlete, a lot of times they go running, or they go do whatever sport it is that they like to do. Because when they're doing that sport or that activity, it helps them to release that agitation, that frustration, and that anger. And let me tell y'all, a lot of times, if you aren't a boxer, you really don't know that until you kind of maybe say one day your friend says, let's go take this class. And then you go to that class and you be like, dang, I feel good. It's like all the other things that you did to try to kind of curtail your frustrations, put your anger to the side, work on your patience. That counting to 10 doesn't work. That listening to nice, calming music doesn't work. Imagery, looking at nice, calming things. Maybe it works a little bit, but not the way you would like. And then you go to this class, this self-defense class, or this boxing class, and you go out there feeling so good. And then so next thing you know, if you think, and sometimes it still takes a while to think about it, but if you think about it, and you just kind of watch other people and just do the research. And like I said, just think about the old movies, like Rocky, something like Rocky. What will he do when he get frustrated? 9 times out of 10, he's going to go to and start punching that punching bag, or he's going to run. That's how most athletes are. They're going to do whatever it is that they do. So if you're not an athlete, you don't think about it like that at first. But then you start to realize, the counting to 10 doesn't work for me. The walking away doesn't work for me. I turn right back around. But punching that bag, oh, you punching that bag, you just thinking about whatever it is that ticked you off, or whoever it is that ticked you off. And like the line has said, you don't go to jail. I'm doing well, thank you. How's your day going? Going good on this Friday. Going good on this beautiful Friday. Look, there's no snow, it's cold and it's windy, but the sun is shining and it's so pretty outside. So I think every day is beautiful. I think all weather is beautiful. Of course, inclement weather is dangerous. We don't want inclement weather. But when you think about the way God works, or you think about nature, however you choose to think of it, like as long as you're safe, to me, every day is a beautiful day. As long as you and your family, you're safe, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's like the song says, it's a beautiful day. Now, some days are what we call picture perfect. The sun, a light wind, pretty leaves on the trees, but every day, each and every one of God's days, they're beautiful. Let's see, Delana says, I just about, I'm looking down, let me see. Okay. All of Sly Stallone's movies. Yep. Rocky, Rambo, Expendables. Yeah, I like the Expendables. Some people be trying to give Expendables a hard time. I like Expendables. I like Expendables. The integrity with training. Yes, yes. That integrity. Yes. Yep. That training. I mean, it really, a lot of times these movies really are educational. They really are. Burberry says the sun is shining here in Jacksonville, but still very cold. Right, right. That's how it is in a lot of places, Burberry. It's really cold. You know, the snow is kind of melting, but it's really cold. It's really cold. That's how it is in a lot of places. So y'all know, like I said, a real cool down is like about, what, 5 minutes? 3 to 5 minutes. But I come on here and I stay with you guys, and I appreciate you for coming into the chat, having conversation. You know, having conversation. We try to keep it nice. We try to keep it drama-free. We try to keep it a place where you can come and like maybe get a break from that. You know, maybe get a break from that. Talk in the chat. Just shoot the breeze. Have some fun. Some adult conversation. Some adult fun. Laugh. Okay? Hopefully we can laugh. If I come on here and I don't feel like laughing, guess what I'm doing? I'm hoping one of y'all make me laugh. Okay? Okay? Because a lot of the times, the things, you know, everybody's not just right just. Like my grandparents say, everybody ain't just right just. And a lot of times you hear people motivating people, but guess what? They need motivation too. They need motivation too. That's why I was saying earlier this week, if you are a person who find it easy to motivate others, easy to talk to others when they're going through stuff, but you hold a lot of your own stuff in, or, you know, that's okay keeping it to yourself, but you just don't know how to sometimes cope with certain things. Let me tell you something. Talk to yourself as if you're talking to somebody else. Okay? Record it and play it back for yourself. Talk to yourself. You can think about, don't record the person, but think about the last person you gave a pep talk to, right? Think about the last conversation that you had with somebody and you were trying to uplift them and uplift their spirits. Because a lot of times, I'm telling you, people are good at giving pep talks, motivational speeches, uplifting other people, you know, trying to let them feel like it's going to be okay. But they have issues themselves and they're having a hard time dealing with it. So think about the last person you gave a pep talk to, right? And just start talking. Just hit record on your phone and start talking. It's just as if you were talking to them. Then when you're in those situations where you're feeling down, because you may not be comfortable talking to other people like they were comfortable talking to you. So when you're in those situations, when you're feeling down, listen to your recording. Listen to your recording and apply it to you. Listen to your recording and apply it to you. Let's see. The line that says, yeah, we're done. We're done sliding mid-sentence is a little bit here. Yeah, it's so funny because, like, I wear glasses. What am I? I don't know what you call it. You know how some people are nearsighted, some people are farsighted. Things have to be near. You're nearsighted. If they have to be far away from you, you're farsighted. Well, and if you're both, sometimes you have to wear the bifocals. See, people laugh at people with bifocals, but sometimes people are both. But I'm nearsighted when it comes to like something that's right in my face. I'm cool. But like if it's late at night or if it's far away during the day, y'all, when I was 20, I used to read it like this. At 30, I could read it like this. 35, it was kind of still like this. And then you had to get those glasses. Got to get those glasses. But if it's too close, I can't tell you because I have to take the glasses off because it's just fine. If it's, see, I'm up high and the phone is down there, so I'm looking over, so I'm probably messing up y'all words. When I'm walking outside, it's all good. When I'm walking outside, it's all good. But with me being up so high and the phone down so low, it's like I'm looking down at the chat. Child, I've been wearing reading glasses now. I thought somebody did something to me. Look, girl. Oh my God. And it was like, Some in my family wear glasses, some don't. You know, so for a long time, I was one of those that didn't. And let me tell you, when you realize that you need them, you be like, what? The line is you go running to the store. Look, you go running up in somewhere like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, grabbing the reading glasses. You be like, oh, hold up. You know, they got the little thing up on the right by the mirror that tells you if you need this particular strength, if you stand here, this particular strength, if you stand there. Girl, you go and get that stuff and you be like, oh my gosh, oh, this is so much better. You be like, oh, it's so much better. Then you be like, now I remember why mama or grandmama had, look, they had a pair of reading glasses by the in the kitchen. They had a pair of reading glasses by the bed, by the nightstand. They had a pair of reading glasses in the den, a pair in the living room. Cause look, they $1.25, $1.50 now. But unless you get the cute ones are expensive. But if you go to like the Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, you get you about 5 pair. Get you about 5 pair. Leave a pair in the car. Leave you a pair in the car. Have glasses everywhere. If you can't find the ones that's supposed to be by the nightstand, you go out there and get the ones out of the car. Then you be like, oh, don't get the ones out the car. Go get the ones out the kitchen. Because you need to have the ones in the car for wherever you go. Just in case. I had to have surgery, so I actually thought they messed with my eyes. Oh, really? So did you have surgery on your eye? I mean, on your eyes, or on one or both of your eyes? Or was your surgery close to your eyes? Like, what made you realize that it was probably not the surgery and you just, just needed some glasses, or just needed to maybe get some reading glasses? Because, reading glasses do it for a lot of people. Instead of getting a prescription, a lot of people, they just go and get them reading glasses and they're good. So up close, if I put on glasses, it looks blurry. Like, I don't need them for close stuff. But if I'm driving, you used to be able to see a sign that was half a mile ahead. I can see the sign, but I can't read clearly what it is unless it's an area I'm familiar with and I know what it is anyway. It was nowhere near your eye. Wait a minute. The line that said the surgery was nowhere near her eyes. You just thought the fact that you had to have the surgery, having to get the anesthesia and all that, you thought they had messed up why I keep wanting to say Mad Dog? I think because I'm so used to seeing you in Mad Dog's chat, and I'm used to Mad Dog coming in here. Mad Dog probably studying. She's probably studying. Because she was in here yesterday. I was so tickled. Mad Dog went live yesterday morning. Y'all, she went live just to shoot the breeze or whatever. And Mad Dog was like, let me get off here. Then when I went live, she came in the live and I told her, look, don't feel bad. It's called procrastination. That's what you do when you know you need to be doing something else. You'll find anything else to do to kind of put it off a little bit. If somebody tells you, you just putting it off, you be like, nah, I'm just not. You be putting it off. You be putting it off. You be putting it off. I told her procrastination something else because I know I be putting it off. Especially when it comes to work, like school work. Oh my God. Oh my God, I was the worst. I was the worst. Unless it was something that was going to be hard, really hard. And when I was in college, if it was really hard, I got myself right. I'm not putting it off. But if it was something that I kind of knew what I needed to do, I knew maybe I'd have to put a little effort into it. But maybe sometimes a lot of effort. But if I thought that it was like not going to be too complicated, oh my gosh, I was the worst at putting it off. I was the worst at putting things off like that. What's up, Big Kane? What's happening, bro? You dropping those eyes in here? Happy Friday, Big Kane. Happy Friday. Are you at work? Are you getting ready to get off work? Are you getting ready to go to work? Are you off today? She better be studying, okay? She know I'm a roaster. She better be studying. She know I'm a roaster just because. Look, I was like, man, dog, you procrastinating. I said, don't feel bad. I know about it. Especially when you're in college. I'm telling you, now you got some people They Johnny on the spot. They don't play. They get their work done. The instructor can say, this will be due 2 months in the next 2 months. The final, whatever is doing it. Man, those people had their stuff submitted within 2 or 3 weeks. And then you got people like me. I get a little bit done just to get it done. I'm like, okay, she said in 2 months. And then that week before, I'm like trying to wrap it up real quick. Trying to wrap it up real quick. Just getting off. It's the weekend, Big Kane. What you gotta do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You hanging out? You just gonna chill out at the house? You got plans? What are y'all doing for the weekend? What are you guys doing for the weekend? You got any plans for the weekend, Linus? Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. I might go work extra or something. You working, Big Kane? Okay. I'm supposed to be off, but I think I might work extra. Go in, get a little extra money. And nothing wrong with getting a little extra, just for a little bit. You can always use the extra cash, especially nowadays. You can always use the extra cash. You got some people saying they don't have any eggs in their area. You got some people who say that they do have eggs, but the eggs cost $10 for a dozen. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Y'all remember eggs? It's like all those things that used to be considered cheap. I think the only thing now that's really still cheap are bananas. You go in there and get you a bunch of bananas, you might not pay for about like $1.50, $2. So there ain't no reason nobody should be without bananas, okay? Unless it's a shortage. Bananas are about the only thing that you can go in there. They do go up a little bit from time to time, but usually they're under $1 per pound. In the kitchen as usual. Oh, and do some hair. Okay, you do hair, Linus. You know what? You do be talking about those wigs and stuff. I be cracking up. You do be talking about the wigs and stuff. I be cracking up. So that sounds good. That sounds, like I said, you gotta make that cash, make that, whether it's your extra cash, whether it's your job. Look, gotta pay those bills. And then you got those things you like to do, and the things that you like to do usually cost money. There are some things you can do. You can exercise for free, but like if you're done exercising, you want to do something else. Everything costs money. You want to go bowling. It's costs so much. You want to go skating. It costs because you got to eat. You can eat before or after, but still, if you're doing something like that, you might have something at home and you'll be good. But if you really didn't prepare anything at home, you got to get something to eat. Like I said yesterday, I'm trying not to eat out of the restaurant so much, trying to just cook at home, because all these different people messing with your food, that ain't good. I call any hair a wig piece. I call any hair a wig piece, natural or not. I play too much at times. Look, you be clowning. The line is you be clowning. That'd be so funny when you be talking about a wig. I forgot what you said on your community wall that day, but that junk was hilarious. Mad Dog. I mean, what? See, I was just finna say Mad Dog again. You say any of all. You call all of it wigs. All of it a wig. She might be talking about somebody. The Mad Dog might be talking about us. That's probably what it is. She usually come in here by now. She usually stop by. She don't come every live, but she usually stop by. I appreciate her for that. She usually stops by. Because, girl, I don't have a whole bunch of people in my chat, and I'm glad. Because the fewer people, the less mess. Okay? The fewer the people, the less the mess. We just be trying to have a conversation, some fun. We be walking and talking. We just want to walk and talk. We can talk about anything. We talk about the focus is on health and fitness. Like I say, people say your health is your wealth. I say your health and fitness are your wealth. Your health and fitness are your wealth. We promote people getting their being proactive, getting their preventative care, just going to get those, those your mammograms and things that you get, your yearly physicals, male and female. You guys get that prostate exam. Sometimes all you gotta do is have a blood test. You don't have to do they don't have to do the fingers, okay? They don't have to do the fingers in most places. Yes, Berber. Me too. You know what? Me too. I realized that after just kind of being on here, before I used to do videos or lives, I was like, okay, they got a nice sized crowd. But then I started to pay attention, and it'd be like all kinds of stuff going on in the chat, people into it, people just not being able to ignore each other. If you don't like somebody or you don't get along or you had an issue, stay in the chat, keep the chat cool, because it's disrespectful to the content creator, first of all. Then you're disrespecting each other. Like I always say, you got people who live in the same house together. A lot of the people that be on social media, they get mad at people who live with them, right? They walk around the house and don't speak for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But when they get on the platform, they act like they can't just be in the live and coexist in the live with somebody without having to throw some subliminals and be that childish stuff. They swear they weren't talking to you. I didn't call your name. Well, you know the issue that you have with the person, so you're throwing subliminals for a reason. Like, be an adult. Just ignore that person. Ignore them the same way you do when you fall out with somebody in your house and y'all walk around for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and don't even say anything to each other other than what's absolutely necessary. So these people are online. Leave each other alone. Have some good stuff. Talk about some positive stuff. But the positive stuff doesn't get the support. So y'all know how it is. Like, that positive stuff, it doesn't get the support. I made an extra spicy chicken chipotle and pork shoulder, for tacos yesterday. So I'm about to make, I know you are. I'm about to make some garlic Parmesan fries. Ooh. Girl, you got me with the garlic Parmesan fries. And make some extra veggies. That way they can have many options. Yep, many options. Look, that's the best way. That's the best way, Delines. That's the best way. Have those options. Can't nobody say nothing. Look, if you don't want it, then go find something, because you got too many options to be talking about you don't want it. Well, I got other things. You got other things to do. Okay, yeah. Look, they got too many options to complain, right? Too many options to complain. Y'all, I made that taco soup Tuesday. And let me tell you, that taco soup lasted till Thursday. And I didn't even get tired of it. It was so good. Let me tell you, I don't know, a lot of people like taco soup, and some people say they never had it. Listen, if you never had taco soup, try it. Try it. I'm telling you, I promise you'll love it. I promise, unless you're just not a soup person. But if you like soups, I promise you'll love taco soup. And that Hidden Valley Ranch, that ranch seasoning, you got to get that in there. You get it just right. Man, that's your soup. That's your soup. That's your soup. They have wraps. Okay, tomato soup, etc. The Cubs are good. Okay, let you rest. They good. Look, they good. Let you rest. All right now. They are good, so let you rest. I know that's right. They good, so just let you rest. They are good, so you get your rest. Get your rest. It's been an hour. Yes, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. So we about to wind down and get up out of here, y'all. Remember, stretch before and after. And if you need to, in the middle. Get you a punching bag, okay? And look, the line that's told y'all, put on your gloves and wrap. Put on your wraps, put on your gloves. Don't go out there trying to punch it, okay? Because you're gonna hate that you did it that way. All right. You want to go outside and ride those bikes, and skate, put on your safety gear. Y'all know I always tell you, put on your helmet, put on your elbow pads, your knee pads. Heck, if you got them, put on your shoulder pads and hip pads. Because you know that ground is hard. It don't bounce. You don't bounce, okay? You hit that ground, it's like, poof. You might have some cushion for the pushing. If you got some cushion for the pushing, you'll bounce a little bit. But that concrete or that ground still does not feel good. So make sure that you wear your protective gear. Make sure that you wear clothing just in case it's night or turns dark while you're out so that you can be seen. Always have on your reflective clothing, your clothing's with the light. Y'all, I got one of those caps with the lights. I love that cap. I love that cap. So when I end up walking, when we on here and we live and I start walking at night now, I got my cap, I got my lights. Look, make sure you always think safety first. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel and safety first. So y'all know what I say. Don't let bother people bother you, okay? Don't you bother anybody, but don't let bother people bother you. Don't let stress people stress you out, okay? It can get to the point where someone who's stressed can stress you out. Don't let that happen. The liner says, yeah, don't be like me, okay? She rough. She can take it, okay? She's rough and tough, all right? She can take it. But don't be like her, because even when you can take it, you may not want to go through that. Okay, you don't want to mess up by not taping up, wrapping up, and putting on those gloves. Okay, so do it the safe way. Do it as safe as possible. All right. Make sure that you get like at least 2 days of resistance weight training. Okay, get those muscles toned, ladies. We don't have to look like the Incredible Hulk. Okay. A lot of men don't want to look like the Incredible Hulk. They just want to look nice, ripped and cut. Ladies, it'll be spring before you know it. Get those arms toned. Get those legs toned. The stronger those muscles are, the longer you can do your cardiovascular activity. Okay? The stronger those muscles are, the longer you can do your cardiovascular aerobic activities. Okay? You want to make sure though what? Always contact your healthcare team. Always contact your healthcare team before starting, changing, restarting, or ending any exercise plan, routine, or regimen. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. The line that said Hulk loud. Okay? Some of these men don't want to look like Incredible Hulk. You just walking around here like a big muscle. You want to look nice, ladies. You want those muscles to look toned. And again, the more strength, the longer you can do your cardiovascular endurance. Okay? Get that heart pumping. Get it pumping that blood, pumping that lymph through the body, okay? Those joints, move those joints so that you can create more synovial fluid to keep those joints lubricated. Because when that synovial fluid gets to a point where it's too low, really low, you get that bone on bone, okay? Use your fingers, do finger exercises, okay? Those little joints in those fingers, sit down. Wiggle those toes. Wiggle those little piggies, okay? Do those circles. Make circles with your feet. Okay? Rotate at the ankle. Rotate at the ankle. And go inward, go outward. When you get up in the morning, just lift those shoulders, okay? Turn that head to the right. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Turn that head to the left. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Take that hand on top of that head and hold it to the right. Then you want to do the same for the left. And remember, when you're working out, when you're doing your weight training, you always want to do opposing muscles. Don't just sit there and do your biceps twice a week and never do the triceps, right? That's going to look uneven. Okay? So you work on these biceps, you want to make sure you hit those triceps. You work on these quadriceps, you want to make sure you hit the hamstrings, okay? Get those calves. When you're in the bathroom washing your face, do those leg raises. Do those leg raises. If you wash your dishes by hand, do those leg raises. Incorporate your exercise. If you feel like you don't have time, incorporate your exercises into the day, okay? When you go to the restroom, every time you go to the restroom, get up, do a quick stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do 10 to 12 squats. 10 to 12 squats. You go to the restroom at least 3 times a day, right? There you go. You got your 3 sets of squats, okay? You got your 3 sets of squats. Right? Because a lot of times people say they don't have time. So when they think about it, they may not have time to take 30 minutes or an hour to work out. Get those squats in when you go to the restroom. When you get up in the morning to wash your face and you're getting ready, right before you jump in the shower, get you a set of squats in. Get you a set of squats in. And then you only got 2 more sets. And if you're a person that you only do 2 sets a day, then you only got 1 more left. You know you're going to the restroom again, right? Get those squats in. And if you go to the restroom 5 times, do those kickbacks. Kick back and work on those glutes, okay? Do those kickbacks and work on those glutes. Incorporate your exercise into your day. All right. Delina says, good advice. She says, my coach told me that when I was when you was a teen, wait a minute, my coach told me that when I was 10, when I was, girl, what is that, Delina? When I was lifting, my coach told me that when I was a teen. Oh, wait a minute. Your coach told you that when you was a teen. What? Oh, okay. You don't want to look like the Hulk. Look, I was like, is she saying when I was 10? Okay, I got you. I think that's what you mean. You don't want to look like the Hulk when you were a teenager and you were lifting. Yeah, ladies. You know, some ladies like to look buff. Some ladies like to look buff. But most women I know, they just want to look, they want to look cut. They don't mind looking real cut, you know, and that's nice. Kind of keep those muscles looking nice. So you wear the spaghetti straps or the halter tops with no sleeves. You want to be cut. You want to be cut. Okay? You don't want the arm when you wave. You don't want this part saying boom, 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 boom. You don't want it saying boom, 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 boom. All right, you want it. It feels a little jiggle. That's okay. But you don't want it to be like boom, 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 when you wave. You know, if it does, it does. It is what it is. Just work on it. Work on it. Okay? Work on it. Work on it. It'll be spring before you know it. You'll have your shorts on. Nobody's perfect, okay? You don't have to strive for perfection. Strive to be as perfect as you can be, okay? You definitely don't have to strive for perfection. Just try to improve. Right, my muscles used to, okay. They used to, your muscles will build fast. And you were lifting heavy. Yeah, if you're lifting heavy, yeah. Did you take protein regularly? Were you taking protein regularly, Delina? Because if you were doing, especially if you were on some type of protein supplements, or if you ate a lot of protein and you lift heavy, and especially if you're kind of muscular anyway, yeah, that muscle builds fast. That muscle builds fast. And ladies, don't get discouraged when we're trying to lose weight, men either, because a pound of muscle is heavier than a pound of fat. All right. So you need some fat. You do need some fat, but you know your body type. Have that discussion with your doctor, with your fitness coach, your your fitness trainer. If you go to to your local gym, make sure that it's somebody that's definitely certified, because some of these gyms have people in there working that aren't certified. Okay. So make sure you have a consultation with someone who's certified. All right. Talk to a nutritionist, a dietitian, to help you keep the fat, protein, carbohydrate ratio to what it needs to be for your body type and what it needs to be for your goals, for whatever you're trying to accomplish. No, ma'am, I didn't eat meat like that. Okay. Some people it's genetic. Some people it's genetic. They're naturally muscular, men and women. And so, and if you lift heavy, yeah, you're gonna be naturally muscular. But yeah, most of us, we don't want to look like the Hulk. We just want to be toned. We want to be a little ripped, a little cut. And even if you're not really ripped, you want to be toned. You want to be toned, right? You want to be toned. You want to look as nice as you can. And again, remember, nobody's perfect. You can strive to be as perfect as you can be. But at the end of the day, don't push yourself to perfection, because that's when you start seeing people. I've seen people get their calves done. Sometimes people push it so hard till they really, really push themselves. Sometimes they push themselves too much, or they start to go and, they want the calves done. Then they want the arms done and stuff like that. So to each his own, do what you can, but try to see what you can do naturally first. So I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for me to wish you peace. All right? I wish you peace, positivity, and prosperity. Because without peace, what we got? We got chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. Wherever chaos and negativity dance together, live together, and roam together, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. I'm not saying that you won't prosper, but if you allow unnecessary chaos and negativity to start to get the best of you mentally, it takes a toll on you, okay? Just like all other stressors, it takes a toll on you, all right? So everybody gets a little stressed, but try your best to keep your stress to a minimum and try your best to not let unnecessary stress, unnecessary situations stress you out. Because guess what? You got other more important things that may be stressing you anyway. So try not to let the unnecessary things stress you out, okay? Thank you, Bird. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you as always. The line that says I used to lift 265. Oh, okay. I used to leg 265 incline press. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. See, that's why you out there. That's why you over there punching the punching bag. Hey, Miss Key. Hey, Miss Key. Welcome into the chat. Miss Key Kitchen, y'all. Another content creator. Look, y'all check out the Lioness. Check out Miss Key Kitchen and more. I appreciate you for coming in. Miss Key Kitchen says, "Hey, Lioness Pride." The Lioness said, "Good live. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day too, the Lioness. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you came over here." Miss Key says, "Hello, everyone." She's dropping the hearts in there. Thank you for those hearts. Miss Key Kitchen and more. Miss Key Kitchen and more has been dropping videos, okay? Y'all go over there and I promise you, you'll get you some good cooking ideas, okay? You'll get some good ideas for you a meal this evening. If you don't know what you want to have today, go over there and check out Miss Key Kitchen and more. All right? Go over there and check her videos out. Check out all the moderators that I have. Sometimes they come in, sometimes they don't, but you know, we busy, right? Everybody is busy. So I'm just glad that you guys come in, whether it's at the beginning, the middle, the end, whether you stay a few minutes, a minute, or the whole live, whether you're in and out. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the subscribers that come through here, whether it's every live, whether it's once a week. I don't care. If you come through and show support like Bird is always supporting. I appreciate you. Okay? The Lioness came over for the first time today. Thank you so much, the Lioness. We had a great conversation. Big Kane, my bro, of course, came through. My bro, Stefan, I didn't see him today, so he's probably busy. Miss Key Kitchen and more. Again, you guys, please check her out. She's about cooking, fitness, you know, and she helps people to grow their channels, okay? So she does help people. Go over there and check her out. Miss Key Kitchen, drop your link so that they can find you, because if you're someone who's looking for some help, you know, some assistance to grow your channel, get in touch with her. She has a way for you to get in touch with her, and you guys can do that. Key Kitchen says, "Hey, the Lioness." The Lioness says, "Yeah, they had to stop. They had to stop you. But it was fun to you." That's how it is, the Lioness. That's how it is. Sometimes when we're doing a little bit too much, it's fun for us, and we just don't realize that we're doing too much. We're doing too much. The Lioness says, "Hey, Miss Key. Been going good. How was your day?" It's been going good. I'm about to, of course, bills. Y'all, do y'all pay all of y'all bills online? Like some of my bills, I still go to pay them. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just old fashioned like that. That's how my parents were, my grandparents were. Even when they started all this online stuff, y'all remember first before online, it was like pay over the phone. Like you could pay over the phone. My folks be like, The only way they were paying over the phone is, and when the online stuff is if they had to. Is if they had to. They go in. I like to go in too because I be wanting a receipt in my hand. You know, we go to the grocery store. Sometimes some people be like, "You want a receipt?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I do." Because y'all still got receipt paper. Give me my receipt. I don't care if I pay for my credit card, my debit card. Give me my receipt. Give me my receipt. The Lioness says, "Drop your link. I like to watch people cook." Yes, and she be cooking. She be cooking. The Lioness, Miss Key, if you don't mind, could you drop the Lioness her link as well? Because the Lioness has a channel. I think everybody else today was kind of like, I think they're subscribers. Big Kane, I don't think Big Kane. I'm subscribed to Big Kane. Sometimes you got to go and resubscribe, but I don't think Big Kane be working. I don't know if he do much content, but Big Kane supports a lot. He supports a lot. So if you don't mind, could you please drop your link and the Lioness's link? It's not clickable? That's crazy. It's showing up blue. Y'all, if it shows up blue to me, it doesn't that mean it's supposed to be clickable? Cause I be having a problem with that. I be dropping links, and it be they if some people when I'm modding, I drop a link and it looks white to me. So I don't know if it's supposed to look. Well, if I drop the link, I thought it was supposed to look blue to me, and I thought for sure it's supposed to look blue to the content creator. But if it's not blue, you can't click on it. So I don't know. I think sometimes they be having glitches because now when you go live, you used to could go live and do certain things, and then it was almost kind of like it preps you like, okay, kind of like it doesn't say are you ready to go live, but when you're done doing certain things on there, you know you can go live. Now it's like if you don't take your thumbnail, you can put your thumbnail on after the fact, but if you don't take your thumbnail, now you have to take your thumbnail like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like now I have to take my thumbnail earlier than I used to or something. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's YouTube kind of a little bit different with the going live. It like, I don't remember it counting down for me. I just remember it saying go live, and then it kind of turned and went live. Now it does like a 3, 2, 1. You're welcome to Linus. It's showing white. I will leave a comment on your, okay, thank you, Miss Key. The line says, okay, Miss Key, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Please support positive content and positive content creators. Like I say almost every day, positive content and positive content creators do not get the support that the other stuff gets. Okay, the really messy stuff, you know, a lot of drama. The positive stuff doesn't get that. And you know, everybody likes a little drama. Everybody likes a little mess sometimes, but sometimes that stuff can be too much and it can, you know, be a lot. So please, if you know someone who's cooking, doing hair, you know, whatever they're doing, having fun or just talking, sometimes it's good to go to, because that's all I do. I just talk. I'm on here. This is a way for me to go live, you know, and I just come on here and talk. Sometimes, every now and again, I'll just come on late at night and just talk or just do something every now and again. But I love y'all. Please check out the shorts table. I love the rain videos. The oceans are my favorite. I used to have a lot of them, but I have just a few now. But they're enough to help you kind of relax and unwind and kind of get ready for bed. So just check out that stuff. Thank you, Miss Key, again for coming in, and thank you for dropping those links. You guys make sure that you get together. And Bird says, I subscribe to both. Look forward to your content. Thank you, Bird. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And if it's the Lord's will, I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lines Pride. Unless I get really busy. Y'all, you never know on the weekend. You just never know on the weekend. The line that says, thank you, Bird. You just never know on the weekend. Sometimes you just don't. You be in the mood, and sometimes you just don't be in the mood. And sometimes you get busy. So make sure that whatever you do this weekend, take out some time to celebrate you. Take out some time to treat yourself, okay? Take out some time to celebrate you. Take out some time to treat yourself. Take out some time to enjoy yourself. Even if enjoying yourself means kicking back in the recliner, eating you some snacks, and just chilling out. Just getting you some rest. All right? Miss Key Kitchen says, those oxtails look good. Who got oxtails? Oh my gosh, let me go look. Thank y'all again. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all. Miss Key says, hey, Bird. So again, y'all, if you have a channel and you want help trying to grow that channel, please check out Miss Key Kitchen and More. And she has another channel too. You can let them know what your other channel is too, Miss Key. Look at the line. It's talking about she can't eat snacks in peace. Bird says, you're welcome to Linus. The Linus says, thank you, Miss Key. Y'all talking about oxtails. Oh my gosh. I eat turkey, chicken, and fish. Let me tell you, but I will eat oxtails, okay? I will eat some oxtails. I eat turkey, chicken, and fish, but I will eat oxtails. Whenever I make soup or any kind of ground stuff, it's usually going to be ground chicken or ground turkey. But, you know, unless it's just, they don't have it in the store, and I just really want something, and I'll get some ground sirloin. But And I eat steak. I will eat steak. So it's not like I'm a person that just doesn't eat beef. But I tend to eat it like it's, you can probably count the times throughout the year that I eat beef. But I will eat a steak, a good T-bone steak, and I will definitely eat some oxtails. I think I had oxtails twice last year. About twice. Yep. Because I did a short. Berber says, hey, Miss Key, I'm in the kitchen. That's you, Miss Key? Yes, they look tender. Y'all, that's Miss Key's other channel. You did a smoked turkey revamp? Ooh, I know it's good. I know that's good. I love turkey. I do. I love turkey, chicken, and fish. I eat turkey, chicken, and fish, and then other seafood. And I don't, now pork, most of the times if I eat something that, of course bacon, but I don't eat a lot of bacon. Because there's turkey bacon. But from time to time, you know how like sometimes you just get a taste for something? So I will eat bacon from time to time. I just try not to make it something, beef, something I eat like weekly. Yeah, but I eat it. I eat it. So I just feel like just try and eat as healthy as possible, as healthy as you can. You got to eat something. Some of us don't eat certain things and it works for you. And you got to eat something. Some people are vegan. You got some vegetarians, you got some vegans. So just make sure that whatever diet that you have, try to make sure that you get in the appropriate amount of protein, fats, and carbohydrates. Okay? Try to make sure you get in the appropriate amounts. The line that says, they were Miss Key. Key Kitchen says, smoked turkey is, ooh, it's so good. It's so good. She says it's so good with some peas. Is that peas? Y'all know I'm looking down. I hope, yeah, I think she said peas. Yes, it is. So thank you guys again for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you guys go live, I will definitely try to catch your live. You upload a video, I'm going to come in there and catch and watch the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your Friday. And again, have a wonderful weekend. Bye, y'all.